Hey guys, welcome back from Classic Work. I worked on a really interesting project this last week, and I thought that y'all wouldn't get the full depth of it unless I showed the whole thing behind it. So there's going to be a lot of skipping around, going from scene to scene, and showing y'all some really cool stuff. If you're like me, I love old machines and culture and everything like that, where we came from and where we're going now, pretty much. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you learn something. So stay tuned. It's going to be really good.
Okay, what we got here is an old antique glow plug. This right here fits an early 1920s Fairbanks Morse diesel engine. If you can tell here, there's a little hole right there that was used to put some form of rope or anything that could absorb any kind of fuel, and they would either put diesel or gas on there, and they would screw this into the cylinder, and as the cylinder built up compression, it would ignite the fuel, and that's what its heat source would be until it got going. So what's done happened here is this has done got ground on the wrong angle. So we've got to figure out what angle that it's actually got in the seat of that collar right there that screws into the motor. And if you can see right here, that's the angle that we've got to find, and that's the angle we've got to match also. So it's a pretty tricky process, but I'm going to show y'all how to do it. One thing I'm going to show is we're going to use the compound on the lathe here. I've got the tool put on the wrong side of the tool post more or less, so we'll have to run the lathe in reverse in order for this to work. The next thing that you'll want to do is set your compound. If you can tell, I've got this one set at 50 degrees, which is an uncommon angle. It'd be better to go 45 or even 30. But what I was going to show is once you've figured out your basis that you're going to start on, I think the last cut I made on here was 60 degrees. So you can tell by looking at the shadow of the fit whether you need to go more or less. And once you get it so that you can't tell by your eye, you'll use this method to judge it next. Once you can no longer check your angle by eye or when you get it really close, use some form of dye agent to get a better read on it. So I'm using Dykem here. So all you got to do is just put it on the end of the shaft and let it dry. And once it dries, you can slip your mating piece up on there and it'll tell you whether you've got your angle right or not. So as you can tell here, I've slipped it up and I'm turning it. And you can tell if that angle has got full contact on your sacrificial piece. If you notice, it didn't get all the Dykem off there, and I think that piece is a little out of round. But once you do that, you can chuck up your real part. I had to put a 4-jaw here on the lathe and indicate it in. There's a flat spot on the part, as you can tell. It's only 90 years old. And once you do that, you can go to cutting. And we know that everything is right. Okay, I know what some of y'all are thinking. Well, what does this thing fit? Well, I'm fixing to show you. I'm going to cut out all my narration so you can actually hear everything running. I don't want to run all that for y'all. But anyways, what's going to happen is there's a big air tank that's what propels the engine is compressed air until it gets going. And then they'll pour fuel to it, and that's how it runs. So I'm gonna shut up from here and let y'all see the magic. That line thumping the ground. Low on pressure. Run low on pressure.
No.
Wow. Holy crap. Holy cow. Joker is whistling. Sounds good. Wow.
The one in Jackson.
Right. Really. Cotton gin, right. You talking about the one at the Ag Museum? Okay, I've seen it. Sure have. Yeah, it's about 2 stories high, isn't it?
Yeah, we didn't work on that. We put the pistons out.
Oh, really? Wow, I had to have a crane pick them out.
Yeah, no, not a crane.
Oh, really?
Took them out.
Oh, pulled them.
Yeah, pulled them out.
Wow. That's crazy.
We've taken this one out before.
Really?
Yeah. You could see when we had this thing loaded up on a trailer. Going with a 2500 97 Ford.
Wow.
Squatting so bad.
Wow. Yeah, I imagine that engine, it weighs probably 15, 20 tons.
I can't remember what it was. We put on the scales and we got put on the scales. I can't remember what it was.
Wow. That's something else. What's the RPM it runs?
It doesn't own it. Hold on.
Oh, does it? Okay. 257. Wow.
It's an odd number.
Right. That is very odd. Huh. Pretty cool. Joker is whistling.
Right back. Did not pick it back up.
Dang, it's knocking the hell out of that tree. That's cool.
Well, you know, Bo.
muffler on that thing.
Do what?
Yeah, big muffler on that one. Wow. Now what's that one doing? What's it got it hooked up to? Oh, is that the radiator?
Yeah, right there. You know that?
Oh, that's crazy. Wow. That's different.
Yeah.
Might be a wee dangerous. Man. Stuff everywhere. LP Super M. Tractors are getting really rare now. LP 70 John Deere. Neat old stuff. Old case. Good looking old H, Super C. Alice Chambers. Super A, one of my favorite tractors. Is that a B? Yeah, it's a B. That's a rare tractor right there. Super B. Cultivision. Two-seater.
Yeah.
There's a 50 John Deere. That's pretty rare John Deere too, and it's going 40. LP massive. Super C, I believe. There's an H. Good Lord, that H looks good. Another Super A. And a Cub. Well guys, y'all probably saw a bunch of the vendors down there and they were selling a bunch of antique stuff, and I bought a few things. I was just going to show y'all. I think this is a number 4 Stanley smoother plane. I'm not sure, given its length and everything. I think I paid about 30 bucks for it, so I think I came out alright on it. The knob up here is not original, as you can tell. Somebody must have broke it and made a homemade one. I bought a little baby oiler. I've never seen one this small. So, pretty cool. I saw this Nicholson file. It's a triangular file. It's different shape than any one I've ever seen, so I thought that might be handy to use for something, the reason I bought it. And then I bought this 14-pound sledgehammer. I've never seen one this shape before. It's made by Sweet, I think, that's how you pronounce that, but pretty cool find. And then I bought me a post vise. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and you can tell the worms down there. I just now got it apart. I had to heat it and get it out, and it was all rusted and stuck up in there. But I'm going to try to get it going and get it back restored. And while I was there too, I bought a hat, International hat. Y'all know me, big fan of International. Well anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got something out of it. Subscribe to me if you like this video, and guys, I will see y'all next time. Y'all be good from Classic Work.